This video is grainy. Yes, it is, and I am sorry for that. We're working on it. It's going to be fixed. I didn't want to wait. Here we are in a mess. Anyways, today I'm going over book covers and what they look like. We're strictly judging off the book covers. We're doing a little tier list. It's going to be good. No, I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to be judgmental, that's for sure. And I hope that controversy gets stirred. I hope you guys let me know what your opinions are and what I should judge next. I didn't have a bunch of ideas, so half of these I stole. I don't know what they are. I haven't even read most of them. I'm not going to talk about what's in the context in the books. Simply going to go off what the cover looks like and if it looks good. I did put some of those in there, but I tried not to just use all of mine back there. And I did pick some of my favorites and I put them in there potentially, purposefully, not potentially, purposefully, just so I could make sure that there were some good ones and I wasn't like, trash, 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 trash. But some of them I haven't even looked at yet, so that's exciting. Here we are. Here's the list. Looks good. Book cover list. Up here. I think I'm pointing the right way. I don't know. And we got at the top, just delicious. Top of the top, tasty, perfect covers. Then we got good because it's good. Then we got meh because it's just there. I see it. If I've heard it was recommended, that's fine. I'll read it. But I'm not looking at the cover and going, that's the one. That's good. I like it. And then there's trash. I'm like, why is this even here? Someone recommended it. I'll read it. I hate what it looks like. I don't even want to put it on my shelf. Then we got burned my eyes out because the book is so bad and it shouldn't even exist. And I might not even read it because I don't like the cover so much. Hopefully we don't put any in here, but in case we continue this tier list, I wanted to put one. That way I could really judge someone in the future. First one is Stephen King Fairy Tales. It looks very good. I like the theme. Obviously, like Wolf, I know nothing about this. There's like, it looks like almost a tail, and it almost looks like an eye if you scoot back, and it's a lantern, and there's a person, and this is a book cover. This is actually, the more I look at it, might be delicious. Are we starting off delicious? Is that what we're going for? We might be. This is a little delish. I mean, if I had this one, I would be very proud of it. It's just gonna have to stay at the top of good. I really want to save our delicious. There's only a certain amount of deliciousnesses, and this one's a good, almost a deliciousness, but not a deliciousness. So this is our new one. It's Race. I know nothing about it. I love the concept they're going with and how like the Colosseum. So there's probably some fighting like that. This part's getting destroyed. He's using magic. He's doing stuff. They're obviously in a different realm. Why does it look like a video game? It looks like an old video game. The outsides don't look realistic. If they just made this as real as it possibly could be, I would think it's awesome. But it really isn't, and it kind of just blends into like the rest of them. I'm going with meh. I don't know. I'm not vibing with it as much, and I think it is because like for some reason the art doesn't look as detailed as it could, but that's the artist style. Obviously, all these are subjective. I'm telling you my opinion. Well, Wolf at this one sucks. I don't like any of them that are gonna have a person just standing there with a battle axe. He's not in a particularly cool area. It does look realistic. I do like that. I think it's not good. That's my opinion. I don't like. There's nothing about this where I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, oh, it's another guy with an axe. It's trash. Not a fan. Not a fan. We'll put that baby who right there. Crystal shard. It's just like at an ice, and there's three guys, and that's it. That's all we know. And they got some armor on, or I don't know. I don't think it's that cool. That's just me. I think it's trash. If I saw this, I wouldn't even look at it again. Here we go. Here's a decent look I want right here. The Six of Crows. Little grainy photo. My bad. I like this one. That's Six of Crows, and there's a crow. What do you not like about it? What else do you need? They're simple, but it looks cool. I mean, it's not like good, but it's good. Like I'm looking at, I'd pick it up just to read the back. You know what I mean? And that's good. That's what you want out of a book. I would look at the back. Good. This one, here we go. Now we're getting crack-a-lacking. See, I'm going to go back to what I said. I'm not going to go back on it, but I like people in it, but I like figures. That's why the guy that was turned the other way, I like that. People facing me, I don't like as much, but you can't see this person's face, and maybe that's why. I like to imagine their face like I like to imagine. You know, if you show me their face, I'm like, oh, that's what they look like. My imagination would have done so much better. Anyways, this one I'm a big fan of. Look at all this stuff around. The person is just walking. If it's a person, it could be anything. Is just walking through it like no big deal. Their swords out. They're obviously doing damage out here. They're the cool ones. I'm about it. I'm a big fan. We'll put that at freaking delish. That's freaking delish, dude. Freaking delish. Good book, but we're not judging it by the book. Sorry, Fable, but I like the eye. I like the eye. Don't like the rest of it. I wish this was better. If this wasn't recommended and I saw this on the just on the display at a Barnes and Noble or something, I'd be like, that's just a cover. It's not trash, but it's not good. So it's a meh. A meh. Stephen King. King is king. I would look at it especially since it is a thriller. They tend to have worse ones. I don't know if you know that, but they do. Honestly, if it didn't have Stephen King's name on it, would I pick it up? If it was the last thing, I'm gonna put it in a meh. If it didn't have the name, you know, I can't give him credit for the name. Here we go. We got a Great Gatsby, a classic book. I don't like this. I like how they try to do something different. You gotta give them You gotta give them. You gotta give them credit for that. You can't give them trash for that. But It's gonna stay down. Not trash, but it's Aragon. You've deleted it, Aragon. Stop taking up all the space. Okay. He's Aragon. Just engulfed it. He said, "No, only I here." Anyways, we're gonna put it in a meh. Oh my goodness. This is a freaking book cover. Right here, this is how it's done. Gunmetal Gods knows what they're doing. Come on, look at that. There's two, again, there's people in it, but you can't see their face. You know, it's a girl and a boy, it looks like, from this grainy picture. But it's amazing. And this one is delish. And it's more delish than that. Alright, Aragon, it's your turn. How about you calm down next time and give me the mother book, the champ. How about that, Aragon? I am a fan of this one. It's pretty freaking good. I'm gonna leave it in the good though. I think it's because of this. I wish it was the full scale, which I know a lot of people aren't gonna like me saying that. But I'm a pretty big fan. Obviously it's a classic, so I think that really sways me, and I can't avoid that. I'm gonna let it sway me a little. This is exactly what you want in a book cover. This is the best cover I've seen in my entire life. If I had one cover that I just looked at for the rest of my life, and that's the only thing I've ever seen, this is the one. I put this one on purpose because I wanted to tell everyone this is the best book cover that's ever existed. Please show me one that is better. I dare you to try. Because it's not better than this one. This one's delish max lore. This is amazing as well. I should not have put so many delicious in one video because that's delish. That is so cool looking, and like the way the snakes go, oh yes, and the eyes and lore. This eye's closed, and there's like The Ruin of Kings by Jen Loins. I do love this shadow on the books when they do that, but it's a little too. There's too much dragons on the front of covers. So when I see this one and it's not Aragon, I don't know. There's too many dragons all the time. There's all the time dragons. So if I saw this in the store, I'd be like, it does look cool, but I would probably come back to it. Definitely looks good, but it's like there's too many dragons on book covers, man. It's not popping like it used to, you know? Like it doesn't pop off the shelf. Do you put dragons in the book? Absolutely. Do you smack it on the cover? No. I guess these are a twofer. They just kind of came like that. I didn't mean it, but we're looking at them anyways. I think they're just okay. They may even be trash. I don't like this one on the right. This one on the left is pretty cool because it's like space, and I'm a big fan of space, and there's obviously something going on in space that's alien-like. But I'm gonna put it in trash because this one brings it down. That's what I'm gonna say. They're maybe they're meh. They're meh. They're not trash. They're not trash. If I did these, I'd be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? If I wrote a book and I had that, I'd be like, yeah, it's okay. I would not be excited about it. This is dope. Again, It's the figures in the distance, something big happening, and he looks super small, and it almost looks like a cell and not space, which it might be, but it says science and Andromeda, so it's got to be space. But it almost doesn't even look like space. So I'm immediately invested, and I might go look at it right now, just so I can get this book cover on my bookcase. That's my opinion. It's above Lord. That's a good book cover. Oh no. Aurora Rising. Oh man, we're gonna have to rate this one low. I don't like the faces. I don't like the faces. I mean, it's not terrible. I like the theme around it and how it's like our stars and you can a little dipper and that kind of stuff. That's pretty cool. I don't like this layout down here. Let's be honest. If I didn't like the book, I would have put it trash. I don't like her face. I'm just kidding. She's ugly. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. It's okay. I think this one's meh. Gatsby's meh. I'm putting Gatsby down. I'm tired of looking at Gatsby. Carnival. I am not a big fan of just like one symbol on a book. These are pretty cool, but they seem to be getting really big right now. And I mean, like, I get it. I like how there's a one quote on there. I do like that. I like the theme of it. I like the red and the blue contrast. The colors are cool. Kind of looks like it might be a star theme. I can't even tell because it's grainy at picture. But I'm not the biggest fan. It's okay. It's meh. It's meh. Top tier meh. That's what it is. Top tier meh. I am not a serial killer. This is what a scary book should look like. Like it's a shadow, but it's obviously a monster and he's on the ice, so you know where it is. And that's what a good book that's haunted should look like. That's a good. Okay. That's a good, dude. That's a real good. I like how it's white and then it fades away. This is obviously not his original, so that changes things up. But I like it. I like it. That's a good. I mean, it is a face, and I know I'm going back on it. But the it and the blood and the red and white is so good. It's close to delish. It is so close to delish. Just like Stephen King's other book, they're really close to delish. It's pretty good if you look at the actual one. It's another symbol one. I think it's. I don't know. I'd pick it up and I'd read it. So technically, it's a good. Same with the carnival. I'd pick up any meh. Most of these meh I pick up, so I'm gonna put it in the meh. I want to judge it fairly. I want to be accurate here. It's a meh. That is one good book cover because it's like, is that a planet? I don't know. What is she tethered to? What is he tethered to? I don't know. Nobody's face is in it. That's a plus. Liking it. I like it a lot. Oh yeah. It's delish. It's delish. Is it delish? It might just be good. We're gonna leave in the good. You know what I mean? I'm not buying it just because it's the cover. Delish, I buy because it's the cover. Good, I pick it up for sure. We're putting it in good. That matter is settled. Oh, a classic. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. A classic. A classic cover. Classic. I like how it's like a picture and it's going and space. That's a good. I would say this is probably biased, but I can't help it. It's good. I look at this and I'm like, yeah, I like it. But that might be because I like the book and the movie. You know what I'm saying? Dark Matter. Sorry, it's a good book. It's a trash cover. I don't give a hoot about this book if I just look at this cover right here. Not a freaking hoot. Not a freaking hoot. The freaking Witcher. Oh, this isn't even like the real book. I don't know. It might be trash. The amount of stuff they could use is really what's throwing it off. Because this could be the best cover. The Witcher, they don't have creative. They have so many cool things they could have done. Endless opportunity. I'm putting it in trash just for that. It might be better than all these, but it's trash. How dare they? I just got myself riled up. How dare they? How dare they disrespect The Witcher? Hilarious. Okay. Here's one I actually bought because of the cover before I even saw that it was Christopher Paolini. Sorry about the name. This book cover is absolutely delish. The most of the delish. The delish plus. It's close to Dune. It is close to Dune. The stars, there's a figure in it. You can't see the figure. That's a plus. It even says Aragon on it. I'm just kidding. Take the sticker off, even without that. It's delish. I literally bought this because of the cover. I like picked it up. I was like, I gotta buy this, and I saw it was Christopher Paolini. I was like, oh my god! I'm just kidding. I went full. Oh, dude, I could have had a good quote, and I was too stupid to do it. What's a Star Wars reference where the Gungan? That's their name. No, it's not. What is their name? Oh man, now I look triple stupid. I don't know if it is or not. Oh man, dumb. Ah, oh, dang it. You goofed again! Ah, shoot! Gosh golly. Well, sorry lads. I tried. Trash cover, dude. Come on, Brandon Sanderson boots, on average, are trash. Why are they trash? He is one of the best writers, that's for sure. We're not discrediting his writing, but the book cover looks trash. They were trying to go classic. I think that was a problem. They're like, we'll go classic fantasy, and then the fantasy gods will read it, and it's trash. Fantasy needs to step their freaking game up. They have the coolest books and can't come up with a cool cover. Trash, Brandon Sanderson. That's right, I said it. Trash. What is this? The Lord of the Rings? They didn't even put the original Lord of the Rings? It's meh, I think. The Lord of the Rings, again, there's just so much potential for books. Why are they ruining books with the cover, man? Forget the book by its cover. I'm going to judge a book by its cover. That's what I'm going to do. And it's meh. Whoa, look at that. They just threw right in my face. It's another Lord of the Rings. But a cool version. See, that's a pretty good one. The grainy quality. What is this? Anyways, sorry. I think I get the concept. It's red. There's Sauron. There's all the cool stuff on the side. It's pretty sweet and swexy. I don't know why the special edition they just showed was not as cool as this one. I picked that book up. I picked that book up. Mistborn. The only Brandon Sanderson that I don't absolutely hate, even though it shows a face. What is going on with this one? Why does it look cool? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've read the book and I know who that is, but like, I don't like the face. Don't like the face. It'll be a meh because of the face. Better than all the other Brandon Sanderson ones. It's not trash. It's pretty good. Honestly, it didn't say Brandon Sanderson. Would I pick it up? No. Let's not pick favorites, okay? Don't do that to the viewers. Lee, come on. All right, now let's put this in order, and I'll be right back. All right, everybody, here's my final list. I don't want to go through them. That'll take forever. But keep it, look at it, memorize it, learn how to do a book. If you're looking at this and you're an artist, come on. Top tier is right up here. Be cool about it. Don't be lame. Don't be dark matter at the bottom. Sorry, Dark Matter. I heard you're a good book, but your book cover sucked. Why your book cover sucked? Don't make book covers. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and that's all.